I'm sitting in Central Park today, and I'm thinking about the strange and beautiful fact that this place exists at all. In the middle of Manhattan, one of the most intense, ambitious, crowded, and expensive places on Earth, there's this great democratic interruption. Trees, paths, water, stone, bridges, open fields, people moving in every direction, and all of it is held in common. Central Park is not inevitable. In the 19th century, as New York was growing quickly and unevenly, civic leaders began to imagine something bold. A public park large enough to give the city room to breathe. Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vaux designed it, not simply as decoration, but as civic landscape, a place where people from different classes and neighborhoods and backgrounds and stations in life might all enter the same shared space together. And of course, its history is not innocent. The land was taken in part from communities already living here, including Seneca Village, a largely black community of property owners, churches, and families. That truth belongs inside the story, too. Democracy is never healthy when it remembers only the beauty it built and forgets the people it displaced. And maybe that's why Central Park matters so much to all of us, because it carries both vision and wound. It reminds us that public life is always being made, and always being judged, but who's included, who's pushed aside, who gets to belong, and who pays the cost for someone else's dream. A healthy democracy needs more than laws. It needs shared places like this. It needs spaces where strangers can pass one another without fear, where no one has to buy the right to sit beneath a tree, or where children can run, elders can rest, musicians can play, lovers can walk, and the lonely can remember that they're still part of a world. Central Park is a lesson in the moral architecture of democracy. It says that human beings need beauty, not as luxury, but as civic nourishment. We need common ground, literally and spiritually. We need places that resist the idea that everything should be private, fenced, priced, optimized, or owned. And yet, like democracy itself, a park does not preserve itself. It has to be cared for. It has to be funded and protected, repaired and widened in memory and deepened in purpose. Neglect is also a political choice, and so is care. So I'm here, and I'm reminded that democracy is not only something we argue about in public, it's also something we practice in public too. It's the daily discipline of making room. It's the willingness to share the burden of belonging. It's the choice to build a world where people who may never know one another's names can still breathe the same air, follow the same paths, and trust that some places are held for all of us. Central Park is one of those places, not perfect, but always instructive. A democracy at its best is like this: cultivated, contested, unfinished, beautiful, and always in need of people willing to care for what was passed down to us and to what we hold in common.